All right, so Konu, it's your first news feature report on the culture wave in this year. So I can expect you have something very interesting for us, as you always do. So what do you have for us?
I do have some really exciting news today as well. So before I start my session, so let me first ask you guys a question. So what's the TV show that you most recently watched on Netflix?
Oh.
I guess it has
Walter,
to,
you first?
I guess it has to be the one and only Squid Game.
Yes.
Yes.
Same here. Actually, I did watch the whole second series just recently.
Same here. And today, that's very glad news because today I brought some news related to the dominating Squid Game today. And so along with the Squid Game second season premiering now, it's actually continuing to dominate the global charts recently since its release in late December. So after the release, related pop-up stores and associated products have also been gaining popularity as well. And before I dive more into this topic, why don't we first find out how all of this is happening? The global hit TV show Squid Game has returned for its second season. And the show continues to top Netflix's global top 10 TV shows chart as of Wednesday, in the second week since its release on December 26. It exceeded 126 million viewers, calculated by dividing total viewing time by the show's total runtime, in just 11 days, making it the second most watched non-English TV show on Netflix. Along with the show's popularity, the retail industry has leveraged it by creating fun experiential spaces.
여러분은 지금부터 총 5개의 게임에 참가하시게 됩니다. 게임에 참여하시겠습니까?
This Squid Game pop-up store makes you feel like you stepped right into a scene from the show. Now I'm about to participate in the game. And if I can just grab these 5 Gonggi stones, I'll be one step closer to the grand prize worth over $31 million. Maybe next time. Since the first season of Squid Game, Korean traditional games featured in the show have gained global popularity. Accordingly, the store attracted visitors with the opportunity to try newly introduced games from the second season, including 공기놀이 or jackstones, with locals and international visitors joining long lines to participate.
Quite a big fan. I watched the second season really quickly, and I came because I wanted to experience the games. I hope I won't have shaky hands for this one because it looks very challenging, but I'm excited.
Products with Squid Game tie-ins, including beverages and snacks, sold at one of the major local convenience store franchises across the country, are also proving popular. And a pop-up store with all of these products has been attracting visitors, including people from abroad.
Oh, I happen to be visiting Korea, so I know the store has a pop-up, so I'm very interested to come and see.
According to an official, daily sales of these products have reached $68,000 since the release of Squid Game 2, a surge of around 60% compared to pre-release sales. He expects the trend to continue until the release of Season 3 later this year.
Konu, one of the places that we just saw in your report was very familiar to me because I actually passed by one of the pop-up stores recently and I took a selfie with one of the pink soldiers, but I was not able to play the games, so it was really great to see you play the games there.
Especially, there was a very, very interesting stand-up, especially the part where you couldn't catch the 5 Gonggi stones, right? That was very funny, I
Maybe
thought.
next time.
Maybe next time.
But Konu, I can imagine that our viewers would be very interested in the game, especially the Gonggi game. So can you tell us more about it?
Of course. The 공기놀이 game has become one of the most popular games from Season 2. And so much so that it went viral on social media. Video tutorials even reached millions of viewers for each video. And I actually brought the Gonggi stones with me today in the studio, if you can take a look. So to briefly explain how the game works, you first need to throw the stones. And then you have to pick up one at each time for the first stage of the game. And then the next stage, you'll have to throw it again and then catch 2 at once and then up to 4.
Right.
And the last stage requires throwing the stones in the air and then you flip your hand to catch as many as you can and then catch as many as you can eventually.
That's what you failed at in your
Exactly.
stand-up.
Yes, I almost got executed, but I'm still alive. I'm
still alive.
Yes. Anyways, but there's one other tip that I want to give just to you guys and our viewers.
culture viewers.
So let's just keep it to ourselves.
Yep.
So when you play this game, you should use your fingers instead of dividing the stones randomly. So for instance, like this. So let's say this is the first stage of 공기놀이. You will need to catch one stones at a time. So Soa, which stone will you choose for this time?
Either red or yellow.
That's correct. So I would choose red because it's more far from each other. So in this game, it's really important not to touch each stone while you catch each of them. And then Walter, I have a question for you. So on this next step, you'll need to divide the stones like this by using your middle finger. Which will you choose for this time?
Would it be the green one that I would choose? Or
I'll give you another chance.
purple?
Purple is okay. Purple
Yeah.
will be perfect. So you catch the purple one to catch these two together at once, and then these two at once as well. So that's how all this 공기놀이 works.
That's very interesting.
Yes.
Konu, can you lend me those later on? 'Cause
Of course. Let's try it out after the show. Yeah.
Konu, can you tell us some more about these pop-up stores actually for those who might want to take a trip there because they look very fun indeed.
Of course. So the ones I visited was located in Seongsu-dong, east part of Seoul, and also at Shinsegae Gangnam department store where you
That's
also
the one I went to,
visited.
yeah.
Yes, and there's also many stores in Gangnam near Gangnam Station. So there are many of options you can actually visit, and also. The place in the department store where you can enjoy all these interesting games as you can see on the screen right now. That was actually my favorite because you can actually enjoy the games, and if you are good at the games and get an O mark from the pink soldiers, you can get these cool merchandises including cushions shaped like pink soldiers. Even if you fail, you won't be executed in the real world.
glad to hear that.
Yes. But you'll receive a nice hand warmer to keep you warm on your way home because it's super freezing right now in South
That's
Korea.
nice.
And there are also photo booths where you can actually take nice pictures, just like the participants of the Squid Game. So you need to, match your face on the screen because there will be the training outfits where the participants are wearing, which they are wearing at the show.
I
So
see.
yeah, it's really cool.
Right. And I mean, just looking at these games from the past, it really gives you that retro vibe, especially seeing those stones, although they are kind of customized for the Squid Game for the series. It really reminds me of my childhood.
Yes.
But Konu, finally, let's talk a little bit about the show itself. Squid Game Season 2 was actually nominated at the Golden Globe Awards recently, right?
That's true. So Squid Game 2, as you just mentioned, was nominated for Best TV Drama at the 82nd Golden Globe Awards held in LA earlier this week. Though it didn't win the award eventually, watchers say the nomination itself was phenomenal, especially as it came before its release. And as Hwang Dong-hyuk, the director of Squid Game, before the awards ceremony said that Season 3 will be even more shocking and better than the previous season. We'll have to wait and see for more exciting news as Season 3 premieres later this year.
Can't wait for that. And also, I can't wait for your next fun and informative coverage. Thank you very much, Konu.
Thank you, Konu.
Thank you.